and welcome to Spirit Forest. It is a beautiful fall day here at Spirit Forest, and I got to show you a ton of pictures because I just keep taking pictures because it is so golden. All the leaves here have changed into this golden color, and then when the wind blows, all the golden leaves kind of fall off the tree, and it just feels really magical, and I absolutely love it. So I am here. Oh, here comes Rocky coming to say hi. Oh no, wait, hold on. He ate an entire pile of deer poop. Back up, dude. Back up. Back up. Oh God. Go over there. There we go. Oh my gosh. This is becoming a thing on my videos. He came up to me and he just, Okay. Anyways, where was I? My dog. No. If you saw my I don't know if it was my last video or not, or maybe it was a couple videos ago. I don't know how they're all gonna line up, but taking down the tent. And there was a lot of drama, and obviously I didn't film the drama. When I was filming, there was no drama. But you'll notice that there's a lot of missing parts to that video, and that is because we have these crazy amount of wasps here. Like literally, I wasn't kidding you. I think I even said in the video, at one point you would have 15 wasps on you. It's ridiculous. So I've had some other people come out here. More people got stung, and it's just, it's really become very bad. So I have set up traps I'm going to show you in this video. These are like homemade traps because I didn't feel like going to Home Depot and spending all the money on, you know, some other traps. But I'll show you what I did, because I actually researched on YouTube what to do to trap these, where you're not trapping bees too, because I want to keep the bees, but I want to trap these hornets, which honestly I haven't even seen a bee anywhere. I see another one around here. I know it's my turn. I'm gonna get stung. I feel it. It's gonna happen. So what has been going on here at Spirit Forest? I think I said I was gonna take 2 weeks off. Yeah, that didn't happen. No, that didn't happen. My friends were busy. So then I was like, my phone just beeped. I actually have coverage. No way. I usually put myself in airplane mode. I was listening to music and I was doing some chores around here. I got my working gloves. Again, the hornets are just crazy. So I've been doing a ton of work on the land, trying to remove trees. You know, I don't know if it even looks like I've done anything. Well, I mean, it does. I mean, if you see some of the earlier videos, you'll see that I moved this entire stack of wood. And I was going to bring my chainsaw out this weekend, but again, I'm by myself, you know, and I didn't know for sure the neighbors were going to be here, and I should have messaged them and asked them if they were going to be there. I just kind of figured they wouldn't. But I really need to cut down a lot of trees. And I only cut down like the smaller trees, you know, I don't cut down these really, really big ones. But yeah, I should have brought my chainsaw. But I don't use my chainsaw if I'm the only one here. That is very unsafe. I will only use my chainsaw if I have another person here. And I recommend that for you as well. Did you see these bees? You can't see them, but I see like 5 of them. They're like mosquitoes. They're everywhere. Let's take a little tour around. I'm going to show you the wasp nest and some of the work that I've been doing to get ready to build a cabin here. I got some serious static with my hair there. That's fall for you. That's what happens in the fall, is my hair gets all staticky. I have a new selfie stick. I'm trying it out right now. I like the really cheap ones. I don't like those fancy ones that have buttons on it and stuff, but I'm gonna have to get used to this one. Okay, so that's where I'm sleeping. I wanted to try out that, is it Nemo? The Nemo tent, the green one? I haven't slept in that one yet, so I want to try that one out. I'm sure it's just like any tent, to be honest with you, but I don't know, it's kind of fun to try out new tents during the fall. Sometimes, most of the time actually, I sleep under a tarp. But honestly, with these bees, I don't think I want to do that. I really don't. Speaking of those wasps, not bees, they're actually different. Let me show you one of my traps and kind of what I've been doing here. Sorry, I was showing my license plate, so I had to cut it out. I don't know where I was talking. Let's see, I learned this on YouTube. So, let's see, I just set this up maybe 15 minutes ago. Let me show you. So I found stuff that was just laying around the house. In fact, this is a gallon of, was a gallon of milk, and my mom bought. But can you see that there's some bees in there already? I think I have about 6 of them in there right now. And there's a piece of chicken. Where is it? There it is. Piece of chicken on a stick. Oh, and then this thing's like balancing perfectly. And yeah, they could get out of here, but they're getting in there and they're eating the chicken, and then because the chicken weighs so much, they're falling in the water. Now, this is Rocky's water over here. It looks like he's caught some bug over here. They're really attracted to the water. I also have another trap over here. Let's see, is this... Nothing's going on in there. This is a bleach bottle, and in fact there was just bleach in there because I was cleaning out my water bin with some bleach water, and so I'm gonna guess they can probably smell that, and that is why I haven't caught anyone. I can kind of already smell the fragrant, but I have a piece of chicken on a stick in there. And then let me show you the next one. Okay. Here's my last one that I set up. That's a piece of chicken, and the water comes up to there. And basically they get inside there, they get stuck, and they want the chicken. So haven't caught any in this one yet, but I just set up that one. So that one's brand new. We'll have to check that to see how it does. And when the sun's behind a tree, there's no wasps because it actually gets pretty chilly. It was 40 degrees here just a little bit ago, so it is really chilly when the sun's behind the trees, and then as soon as the sun's out, the wasps come out again. It's kind of like they just kind of hang tight until the sun comes out again. Probably I can take this off now. That's much better. So let me show you the progress of what I've done. Let's see. I'm like, how do I show you? You have to, and I think I have some before, but I don't know, check out some of those videos, but here we go. Do you remember, I'm in the kitchen area. Let me give you perspective of where I am. There's the kitchen area. And over here, cut that one down. You see all those logs over there. Those were all cut. And then this is the big thing. Do you remember this area? This was stacked up to about right there, full of logs. Those are all gone. All gone. So I'm very happy about that. Those are really heavy. You had to cut them in order to move them. But that was about, with a trailer, I think it was 5 trailer loads to move all of these logs. And you can kind of see that they were coming through that way. This is basically the front of the house, or will be the front of the house. So these other trees, I still have a huge amount of dead trees in here. I just, I'm running out of time, I'm running out of energy, and I'm here by myself, and it's really hard to use a chainsaw when you're by yourself. So I don't know, I might have to hire someone. I'll just be honest, I might have to do that. Okay, so now we're walking into the house area. So over here is the house. See that little orange flag right there? That would be the cabin. Again, this cabin is 30 feet by 30 feet by 31 feet. We have 2 more trees that were cut down. So I have this one, was just recently cut, and that one was where is it? There we go. That one was cut. Yeah, I have a whole bunch. I still have to cut a whole bunch. You see, I'm going to go up. There we go. See all of those big dead ones right here? I'm trying to get the dead ones out first so I can kind of assess the area. Oh, I do have some. Do you see that pile over there of dirt? We're going to go over there. That is my septic area. You know, I think we just walk over there so you can see it. Kind of see how far it is away from the house. That is the back of the house. Okay. This is one of my trails on my property. And septic tank. I think legally you have to have a septic tank here. Oh, my builder's here. I gotta talk to him. Yeah. Okay. I'll get back to you about the septic tank. This is the time where I really want a cookie. Okay, so, yeah, I'm still on that diet. 2 hours have passed now. I think it's about 2 hours. It seemed like it took forever. And I'm feeling a little, you know, I said change is uncomfortable. I'm feeling like really, really uncomfortable right now because we have marked all the trees that are going to have to be taken down in order to build my cabin. And I'm having a hard time with it. I don't know why I turned on my camera. But I'm having a hard time. And I knew I would. And it's funny because the builder knew it too. So as he's walking around and he's spraying these trees, he's like, go ahead and look the other way, you know? Because it's kind of like you're at the doctor's office and they're going to give you a shot and you're like, look the other way, it won't hurt as much, you know? Kind of feels a little bit like that. That I'm feeling, and I'm just being honest, you know, I'm feeling selfish right now because I'm killing all these trees, you know, which are to me like little spirits, so that I can have my cabin. And I knew I was going to be like this. I did. I knew. And it's like, I live in a house in the city, and most likely you live in a house too, that is made of wood, which is trees. We all live in trees. So why am I having a problem? Like your furniture, it's made out of wood. That's how I need to see it. It's okay. You know, my trees are too close together anyways, so that's why I have a lot of dead trees as well, is that they've grown so close to each other that they're competing for light. Where was I at when I was talking? I was talking about the septic, I think. But I think we're gonna change because I just sprayed all these trees and he gave me more information so I can tell you about what's going on and what's the next process and what I need to do. And so let me explain that. Okay. It's too bright. I gotta keep that on. I feel like in a little bit of a funk, so I'm just warning you now, just because it's a lot of change for me, and I'm trying to adjust to this change, trying to be good, because I do want a new future. I want, you know, this is my future, and it's gonna be okay, but I'm a little bit of a funk because of all the trees that are coming down and all the change that's happening to Spirit Forest right now, and it's been a little tough on me. Okay. This is have you watched my channel before? Are you brand new to my channel? I'm usually a lot more positive on my channel, and maybe later in the video I will be. I don't know. I'll get over it. But I camp on my property and in the wilderness about 60-70 days a year. I have a big canvas tent that I stay in. Been doing that for about 3 years now. I am decided to build a cabin and to live my future on my land and be in the mountains, and it's my dream. I'm fulfilling my dream is what I'm doing, but having a hard time with a lot of the changes, and that's kind of what I guess what this video is about. And sorry if it's really windy, we're gonna get in the trees here soon. So this is my driveway, and do you see, there's an orange, I can't tell on the camera, but there's an orange flag over there. And that is where my well is gonna go. And also most likely my my gas. I'm gonna end up having propane out here as well. So that's gonna be in this area. You really want the propane to be really close to the road. The road is you can see it, it's right here. That's the road, because they have to fill it. And so in case you need it filled in the wintertime, and you don't feel like plowing your entire driveway, you could just plow this one part and they can still reach out over to your propane. How do I show you? I gotta get another battery. My battery's blinking. Okay, hopefully you like some more longer videos, because I think I'm gonna be doing a lot more longer videos as I'm doing my cabin stuff. I've been meeting with neighbors in the area, asking anyone if they needed some wood, and some neighbors have needed wood, and they have driven on my land. You see that? You see the tire marks here? Yeah, I have a hard time with that too. It's all part of this change, you know. They got to be able to get into my property to get the wood, and they don't feel like, you know, carrying an acre just to load it on their flatbed. So in a past video, I said that the driveway was going to come down and go through here, which is towards my fire pit. If you're used to my channel, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We have changed that plan since I have met the builder today, and he feels it would be better if I have it coming this way, and it kind of meanders kind of to my cabin rather than just a straight shot to the cabin. So it's going to come this way, and then it's going to turn and go up into my property. Hopefully that makes sense. Okay, we got a lot of wind coming through right now, but remember my Spirit Forest sign? I'll show you guys a little clip later of me taking this apart. I had to do it because the builder is going to end up taking this down. I put cement in there, if you guys remember that. So I'm going to have to move my sign. But you see all these orange marks on the trees. Those are marking all the trees that are going to have to be cut to get to the cabin. This is probably the first step that they will do, because they have to have access to the land in order to build the cabin. So you're going to see all of these nice orange marks. There's some more here. So I'm basically walking down my driveway right now. There's my tent. I'm going to go around this little group of trees. So the driveway comes in through here. There's some really nice aspens. Let me show you. And we wanted to keep these like this one right there. You see that? Isn't that beautiful? So I told him I wanted to keep that really big one. And it will look really pretty coming down the driveway with all of these aspens. And I think I might plant some more along the driveway. Okay, continuing up. Again, there is some more orange marks. You see that flag back there? That is also where the driveway is. Okay, now to put it in perspective for those that have watched my channel, that is my bushcraft kitchen. This whole area in here, I think we're going to be able to keep this live one. That's a beauty. You see these two? I think we're going to be able to keep them. They're really big and nice. But my driveway will come in here, so all this area, probably even including the kitchen area, all this area will be cleared out and nice and open. If I were to get a garage, I would do it over here. Just kind of scan in a little bit more, you can see all the orange marks that were made. And I know it just doesn't show the justice in the camera. If you were here, you'd be able to see it a little bit more, but I'm just trying to show you. It's kind of nice to have some of these before as well. So you can see that those like flags that are flying up in the tree there, that is the corner of my house. That's the bottom side of the house. And this one over here, that is the other side. And so everything in here is where the house is going to be. And in fact, I think right over here is basically my bedroom. I guess I'm recording this kind of for me, that I'll be able to look back and kind of see what it was like. I remember what it was like before I built. Yep, I think I showed these earlier. These were all the dead aspen. And then, where did I leave you? I think I left you at the septic. So, I have to dig a trench from my house to the septic. I think that's obvious. Where are we gonna go over here? So the septic is actually really close to the house. That's the septic. And that's the corner of the house right there. I did talk to him about moving the septic down just a little bit, but the septic needs to be, oh gosh, I should have wrote this down. Don't quote me too much on this. It's like 6 feet by 6 feet by 10 feet. So that's what they're gonna have to dig here to put the septic in. And then they'll have a trench that goes down into the leach field, which is down here. And I think this might be where I left you. Okay, let me get situated here so I can show you. Okay, here you'll see this is the test pit that he has dug. That's Brian. Brian's digging the test pit. There's only so many people that do stuff up here. You end up knowing everybody's first name. I think my framer's name is Pete or Peter. You end up knowing everybody because, again, I'm up in the mountains of Colorado and kind of out in the middle of nowhere, so there isn't a lot of people here. But basically what they do is they dig down to see what the soil looks like, and then they're going to be doing a bunch of tests here. They said it's really good. I have a really good soil. There is some granite in there, but the granite is, I don't remember what they call it. It's not decomposing, but it's like brittle granite. And let me see. I gotta be careful. I'm the only one here. And this is like, I don't know how many feet, 12 feet down. Okay. Did I make you nervous? So this is the rock that I have here. There's the granite, but it falls apart. You see that? See how I just chipped that off? So that's actually really good. So they're not going to have to use dynamite to dig my holes. They're going to be able just to dig the holes, which I think saves me money too. Yay! So let me show you. There's another one right over there. I'm going to go to that one. Okay, here's the other test pit that he dug. Again, about 12 feet down. And he killed some trees to do it. But in the leach field, let me explain that. Okay, I learned all this new stuff today, and I'm paraphrasing, and this is just what I remember. So take that with a grain of salt. Got it? Okay. Leach field is here. Leach field test is also the other one I just showed you, which was right over there. You can't plant anything on top of a leach field. You have to have it open. So this area will all be open. Not as many trees as I thought that he would have to cut for the leach field. Maybe 12 trees will have to be cut. And I have to always leave this open, and I have to seed it. So it's gonna end up having like grass, and it's gonna be like a meadow on my leach field. In case you don't know what a leach field is, you have a septic, and then you have this, when the septic, I'm just using this as my terms. I know that some of you guys know exactly what it is. There's a septic system that holds all your human waste, and then it trickles over into this leach field. Now, there's been some new laws that have happened. Remember, I keep talking about the new laws here? There's a new law that's happened that now you need to have a forced leach. Don't go down there. No. No. Look at him wagging his tail like he's gonna go down there. No. Go back up over there. Go over there. Dude, I don't feel like... No. Go somewhere else. No. I'm watching you. Watch out! I can totally picture him. Wait. Oh, you're right up to it. Get over here. Do I need to tie you up? I think he knows what I'm saying. I think he does know what I'm saying. Ouse! Sorry about that. Okay, where was I? Leach field. Holds your human waste. It needs to be forced out. So there has to be a pump that spreads it out. And the reason why is that I guess up here, if you don't have that pump to spread it out, everything just goes to the front of the leach field and doesn't go out throughout the leach field. So you have to have a pump to spit it out, if that makes sense. But this area, the septic and the house, so my house, how do I explain this? Sorry, I had to go handle Rocky. He likes all this dirt and stuff. He wants to dig in it. He's all excited. He's like, look at all this mud I can roll in. That's totally what he's doing. Okay, so the leach field, the septic, and the house, there has to be a clear path, obviously, to all of it. So from my cabin, I'm going to be able to see my leach field as a really nice view. I don't know. You know, it's probably just going to be me in this cabin anyway, so it won't be that much stuff anyway. Anyways, I don't know, it's kind of weird talking about what I'm planning on doing with my human waste. That's all part of building though, you know. It's all part of building up here in Colorado. There's a lot of laws. I keep telling you, there's a lot of laws, a lot of permits, a ton of permits I have to get. And I have to pay like multiple people for the permits. It's really complicated up here. But I'm doing it. This is what I'm doing. I'm building a cabin. It's kind of weird seeing all these dirt piles, you know? Is it ruining Spirit Forest? No, no, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I have 2 acres here. 1 acre is gonna be my class acre, and maybe a 3rd acre, maybe another acre. I don't know if you watch those videos, but, and then this acre is my cabin acre. It's kind of exciting though, if you think about it. I am kind of excited about it. Okay, some time passed. I'm doing a little better now. I don't know why. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I pulled up the camera right after the builder left and was marking all the trees and stuff. And I was gonna go around and count all the trees that I'm gonna have to cut, all the live ones, you know. And then I was just like, you know what? I can't do that. I I gotta move forward. I gotta be thinking about my future and what I could do with this land, and I can make this land a lot better and more healthy, you know, by not having as many trees too. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna have a cabin right in the middle of it, but I can make my forest just a little bit more healthy too. And I think that would be good. Yep, and there's a big dirt piles right behind me on my trail. That's my little trail through Spirit Forest, is these little dirt piles over here. But look at this though, they didn't take down my bushcraft shelter. It has survived! Yes, good stuff. Good stuff for sure. I think what I'm gonna do now, I got my working gloves out, I'm gonna start moving logs. You know what I asked the builder, I said, should I be moving stuff away, or what do you want me to do, or what can I do? And I said, if I start doing stuff, is it gonna save me any money? He laughs because he knows I'm on a big discount or a budget, you know, on this cabin. So I'm like, I want to do whatever I can do so that way I can save money. And I said, if I start moving these, will I save money? He says, if you start cutting down trees, you're gonna save money. He said, but by moving the logs that are on the ground, maybe not as much. Well, like I said, I'm here by myself and I don't feel like cutting down trees with a chainsaw by myself, because that's not safe. So I don't know, part of me thinks I'm just gonna move them. He said what the guy's gonna do, he's gonna come through like with this big bulldozer, you know, and he just knocks the trees over. And he says then he's gonna stack all those trees into a big pile with dirt. And he says it's gonna get really messy. And so like if you want that wood to use for something, you want that wood for firewood, it's better to take that wood now. So I'm in a hurry to get these trees cut. And I'm mostly talking about the dead ones, because those are the ones that you can use for firewood right away. I need to get those down. Now, I have talked to a couple neighbors that say they want a tree, or this one wants one tree, you know, because it's like, I'd rather not chip all these trees, but actually use it for people that need to heat their home. And a couple people came out here and they have taken a couple trees, which is great, which is really good. They drove all over my land, but that's okay. It'll be okay, it'll grow back. The grass will grow back, right? It'll grow back. I feel like I need to do something, so I'm just gonna start moving logs right now, because I feel like I need to do something so I can save some wood for me for later. Now, if you don't know, I have plenty of wood here. I am totally exhausted, you guys. I made good progress. I moved a lot of logs, and I can show you later. But I haven't really eaten today except some rice cake, and I'm feeling it. And I've been waiting because those yellow jackets, they're really bad right now. And you know what Rocky did? You know, I put a little bit of chicken in there for the yellow jackets because that gets them in there, you know. He decided that he was going to go in each one of the traps and get the chicken. I have only one trap right now with chicken. So, yeah. So I'm starving. I need some food. So I'm still on my diet. I have some cod. I don't know how I'm going to cook this. I have cod. I have avocado. I have some lemon. And I got some I think I brought it last time too. Spicy steak sauce. It's so spicy that everything ends up tasting like this. So it's pretty good. And I'm just using my little camping stove. I'm getting really sick of fish and chicken though. I will admit that. I'm getting really sick of it. Come on. How am I gonna cook this? I have no oil. I have tea. Don't gross out here. Put a little bit of tea in there. I think we're gonna boil this cod. Oh, this is gonna be nasty. So the yellow jackets, I don't know why I'm calling them yellow jackets right now, but they are still out. So hopefully, yeah, that's gonna be pretty nasty. Yeah. I am exhausted. I forgot how much work it was to move a bunch of logs because I really haven't done much this year. And part of last year, because when I was building my tent area, I did all this, but I didn't do it by myself. You know, I had somebody else helping me do it, and now I'm doing it on my own, and these logs are heavy. Now you see why I'm working out. They are really heavy. I think I'm gonna eat this entire avocado. Hopefully I can eat all this food. You see, whatever I don't eat, I just give it to Rocky, and he's all good. He's all good. Okay, I'm going to let you go, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like after I'm done. I might just put a lemon slice in there. You know, I really do love to cook. I really do. I just never really get too fancy here. It's a tea cod avocado rice. Stick the whole thing in there. Okay, I'm gonna show you what it looks like when I'm done cooking this. Okay, I just kind of stirred it all together, but that's dinner. Oh, wait a minute, that's really spicy. Oops. Okay. So, how's my diet going? Want to update? I would say it's not going as well as I thought it was going to go. My mom was in town, and she kept buying chocolate and cookies and chocolate, and she bought a whole thing of Hershey chocolate, and then she bought the See's candies. She bought a whole thing of See's candies for me. I'm like, Mom, I'm on a diet. She made cake. She made pie. It's all the stuff I like, you know? Mom just likes making me happy. She knows what I like. Oh, the bees are coming. I see them. Okay, I'm gonna go walk around and eat at the same time, because or else these wasps will like hoard over me. So I want to show you what it is that I've done too before the sun sets, and I got about another hour and a half maybe until the sun sets. See you in a bit. I think that's my last cut. My hands are hurting. It hurt. Dinner was good. I got refueled. I got refueled. But you can tell like I'm really tired right now because I'm not thinking straight. So it's safe for me to stop, I think. Like I took down a tree, and I'm falling some trees too. Not that big. I'm making them, you know, pretty small, maybe about that big around. I'll fall those ones. But man, I wish I had my chainsaw. I wish I had my chainsaw. This is a lot of work. Want to see what I did? Do you? And I don't know if you're going to notice the difference, but I'm noticing a little bit right now. I can see a difference. So let me show you what I've been doing. Okay, I don't have my selfie stick on me right now and I don't feel like going to get it. I am like literally like done, like worn out, done. It's getting really windy. It's gonna drop about 20 degrees. So, and the sun is, I think it's set, or maybe it's setting. It's starting to set over here now. So it's changing. I can't see it in the grass anymore. Let me show you what I did. Okay, so there was a big stack of logs here. Remember that? That's where this big stack of logs were. I moved a lot of the debris that was on the ground. Most of the stuff that I was doing was moving some of the really big sticks that were on the ground and to kind of clear it out. Again, my corner of my house is there, and then the other corner of the house is here. But I'm working on this area right now. You see all this debris and you see all these sticks kind of leaning and stuff. That's what I'm working on right now, but I think I need to call it a day. I might do a little bit of other stuff, but I think I just need to lay down and rest. Nothing dangerous, because like my mind's just not there right now and I'm getting really tired. And it's not even late, it's just I've been working for like 4 hours on this. Cleared up a lot of this area too. I tried to, and you'll see, look, I try to cut this tree. It's not gonna focus, is it? There we go. So this tree's a endangered tree now. I couldn't get my saw through it. It is so much sap that I just couldn't get the saw through it. So I gotta come back with my chainsaw and a friend, just so I'm not doing it alone. I'm gonna guess the next time you are out to Spirit Forest with me, oh, my hair is a mess. Everything's messy, and I think I got dreadlocks. Look at that dreadlock. Letty, you'd be happy about that. I can grow a dreadlock in a day. Anyway, where was I? Okay. Moved all the debris that was in here. Mostly I've been kind of working in this area. You'll see that I got to move those logs that are in there. Got to move those. So much to do. I do know moving the trees will save me money. Okay, why isn't you focusing? Oh, now it's focusing. I do know moving the trees will save me money. Moving the debris in the ground, maybe not so much. Moving the trees, because I'm going to have to pay someone eventually to move some of these really big ones. Okay, so this is the stack. One of the stacks that I put together. So it gives you an idea of how many trips that I made up the hill and back down the hill. Oh, my hand is shaking. My hand's shaking because my arm is sore. I'm going to be so sore tomorrow. That's a lot of trips. So I think I might have hiked. I might have hiked like 6 miles just on my property. I was moving constantly. Oh, sorry, I thought I lost my... I was moving constantly for 3 to 4 hours. And, oh, my arms are... Sorry, I can't hold the camera. It's starting to shake. For 3 or 4 hours. I was constantly moving. So let me show you the other stack that I did. There's my other stack. I moved all those out of there. That is a lot of work, you guys. That's a lot of work. I didn't realize it was that much work. I mean, I knew it because I did it when I was doing my tent. But that was like 2 years ago. Worn out. Sorry it's not such a cheery video. I am happy to get this project started. I'm happy to be working on it. Now I know what I gotta do. I am very happy about that. I'm just trying to get it done before the snow falls. You know, and this wind is telling me that the weather's changing. Look at little Rocky. You see him? He's wanting to know where the big tent is. He's like, when are we putting up the Viking tent? Yeah. You want to know when the Viking tent's coming up? Yeah. Are you tired? Yeah, I think he is tired. He stinks so bad, you guys. He stinks really bad. All he's been doing is eating deer poop. Oh, it's been nasty. I will be staying in that tent when the snow starts falling. I want to try out some of these other tents that I haven't tried out before. Not sure if I'm going to film every time I come out here. Probably not. I'm going to sit. Oh yeah, sit. I'm probably not going to film every time I come out here because I don't know if you want to see me every time I'm cutting trees down is what I'm doing. I'm cutting trees down, I'm moving logs. That's what's going to be going on for the next few weeks. I don't know when this video is going to post, but yeah, hopefully I can get a lot done. So then the next video that you see, you might see a lot of progress, like a lot of progress. That's my goal. That's my goal. But I guess this video is just kind of showing you all the work that I'm doing, and I'm taking you along today because it's kind of stressful. But exciting. I am really excited. Like I'm picturing like my cabin right here because it's literally gonna be like right here. I'll be driving up to about here, somewhere around here, and then that will be my cabin area. You know, at first it's just gonna have a lot of dirt around it, and then I'll plant a bunch of seeds. I picture it. I see it here. I see my cabin. I kind of know what it's going to look like. I'm not ready to show you guys yet. I think that's going to be in the next season. I'll end up showing you what the cabin looks like. Yeah, but this is a lot of work. A lot of work. Okay, so I am going to put some things away because I'm losing light. I also want to take some pictures for you and some little video of the leaves and stuff turning. I think that you'd really like that. And I think this is going to be a 2-part video. I might just kind of show you what I do in the morning as I clean it up a little bit more and try to organize it a little bit more, kind of give you like the final look before it probably looks a lot different because yeah. Okay, I'm gonna walk around and take some video of as much of the sun as I can get and show you the beautiful leaves because everything is just like golden. It's just gold everywhere. Alright, I'm rambling. I'll see you when I get in my tent. Okay, you guys, watch and observe. I'm touching the blanket. Do you hear him? It's your bed. It's your bed. He's mad. It says you have Rockies. Okay, those are for those of you that question me having Rocky in my tent. He hates enclosed spaces. You hear him growling? Look at that. Look how moody he gets when he's tired. Yeah. That is a moody dog that wants nothing to do with the tent. He's got a wool blanket and he's got a pad underneath it, and he's pissed. He wants to be in the dirt. He's not tied up or anything right now, but he eventually will be. But he most likely will sleep out here. But I make this for him. This is his own little tent. It's a tarp. So in case it's raining, he does have somewhere to go. In fact, it won't rain. It will snow if it does anything. But I just want to show you guys, for those of you that don't know, how moody Rocky is. It really looks like daylight. It's really dark right now. I almost need a headlight. But my camera works so well, it has really brightened it up. I have Rocky's leash right now, and you've just watched his moodiness. He hates backpacking tents. He does. He absolutely hates it. And every time I get in a tent and I set him up outside my tent, I get people saying that I'm abusing my dog and he should be in the tent with me, and I'm not abusing my dog. He doesn't want to be in the tent with me. If he was actually in my tent with enclosed doors and stuff, oh, yeah, he'll actually snap at me. Yeah, he's not a good boy. In fact, he's still mad at me. He's still underneath his tarp though. I don't know, do you see him under there? He's still under there. It's gonna be warmer, buddy. That will be warmer for you. He doesn't believe me. Okay, I think I'll tie him up later. He's doing okay right now. So why do I tie Rocky up? Because Rocky wanders off. He's scared of the dark, and he'll start wandering off. And when I say wander off, he'll actually truly like go a mile away. Like he really wanders off. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. I got my Nemo tent up. It's a 2-person tent, I think, so it's plenty of room for me. I've never slept in this tent, so I'm excited. Okay, I'm gonna get his night lights because he's scared of the dark, so I got some extra night lights for him. And then I'm gonna set up my tent, and then I'm gonna see you guys inside the tent. Yeah, it's time for headlights too and stuff. I love being in my tent. This isn't gonna focus, is it? Oh, that's odd, it just focused. Is it weird watching me as my head's like totally sideways? Hold on. I'm like, can I turn it? I have my Lucy lights going like I always do. I have one of my favorites is this Lucy light that looks like candles, so it kind of flickers a bit and stuff. I like that one. Let's see if it'll focus on me. So ironically, Rocky has not moved from his shelter. It was actually really nice in there. I went out there and I just kind of sit up a little bit. Let me situate my lights. That looks a little scary. Okay, that's much better. So what I was saying is Rocky hasn't moved from his spot I think he's really tired because when he first gets here, he's running around like crazy. And he's really tired. In fact, I think I just heard him snore a little bit. So he's sleeping away, and I'm sure he's waiting for me to stop talking. Thanks for joining me today. I know it was kind of a odd day a little bit, but it was just nice to bring you along, and want to thank you for coming and being part of this adventure with me as I build my cabin. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe. I will be doing a lot more videos of the build of this cabin, and as I learn stuff, I'll talk about it. And I don't know, it does take, I'm going to keep saying this because I might get some new subscribers. It does take 3 years in the mountains to build a cabin, just because of it's a short season to build. The ground's gonna freeze. Well, by the time this video posts, the ground's already frozen. So hopefully I got most of the stuff done I needed to get done. You know, being now here in this tent, it has this like winter feeling to it. Like just the air and the smell in the air is a little different. You know, it's cold. It's in the 30s right now, but it's not freezing. And if you know that this beginning of this year, the beginning of my season, I was camping at -5 degrees, and that was cold. And the hottest I could get my tent was about 30-something degrees. I think was the hottest I could get my tent during that time. So right now it is about that same temperature. Oh goodness. Cannon. Cannon. Sorry about that. I think it doesn't want to focus on me. It's just not enough light. Is it gonna focus now? Slowly goes away. Might be because this light's flickering. I'm sorry, I'm testing out my camera. You know, it also is my arms, like my arms are shaking because they're like really sore, and I'm really sore, you guys. I'm really sore. And I have a pillow in my car, and I don't even want to go get it. That's how tired I am. I'm literally gonna turn off this camera and like fall asleep in no time at all. I'm exhausted. I don't even know what time it is. I think it's like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. Let's find out what time it is because I'm curious now. It's 7:50. I'm like, it's 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. It's 7:50. I don't know if you'll be able to see my watch or not. I don't know. I'm such an old lady. It's Saturday night and I am totally going to bed at 7:50. It's hilarious. I'm tired though. I'm really tired. Okay, well, I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna have to play some music for Rocky. It's not focusing again. I'm gonna play some music for Rocky so he doesn't start growling. But honestly, I think he's really tired and I think he's just gonna sleep anyways. And then I'm gonna crash. And I'll probably just sleep all night. That's my plan, to have a really good night's sleep. Okay, I'm gonna go. I will see you on the next video, which will be part 2 when I wake up here. And we're probably just gonna do some more things around the camp. Have a little chats, talking about kind of maybe how I'm feeling about this whole thing. And we'll go from there. Okay, bye-bye. Bye-bye.